14 things that are radically different in the US and Japan. 1. The Japanese live with their parents until marriage. Unmarried people rarely move out of the family home. Even newlyweds often live with their in-laws. 2. Japan has virtually no diversity. The population of Japan is about 98% ethnic Japanese. The biggest minority groups are Koreans and Chinese. If you don't look East Asian, most Japanese will assume you're a foreigner. 3. There's no tipping in Japan. This practice is considered insulting. It's like implying the staff don't get paid enough. If you leave money on the table, the waiter won't pick them up. 4. Space in Japan is more precious. Japan is an island country, about the size of California. Much of it is mountainous terrain, so real estate is very expensive. Japanese apartments and houses are usually small. Yards are often tiny, if they exist at all. 5. Japan has strict gender roles. There are very few female politicians and CEOs. Women are often expected to quit working when they get married. Most married women are housewives and stay-at-home mothers. 6. Workplace affairs are normal. In the US, private life and business are strictly separated. Relationships among employees are often discouraged. In Japan, it's the opposite. Dating someone from your company is preferable to dating an outsider. 7. The Japanese aren't self-conscious about their age. The Japanese feel the need to confirm a person's age. It's important to determine the appropriate level of politeness. In the US, asking someone how old they are is rude. 8. Japan has a strict social hierarchy. It always comes down to seniority. Less experienced employees look up to more experienced ones. In college, freshmen must respect sophomores. Arguing with a boss or a teacher is unthinkable. 9. There are rules of train etiquette. In the US, you can do what you want on the subway. But in Japan, commuting is ritualized. People will typically silence their phones. Answering your phone on a train is considered rude. Many routes have separate cars for female commuters. These were introduced to combat groping. 10. Food portions are generally very small. A slice of cake in Japan is 3 times smaller than in America, but it will cost you twice as much. 11. The Japanese don't like touching hands. They usually greet each other by bowing. Handshakes have been adopted for dealing with foreigners, but they are not very prevalent. The Japanese will never pass money hand to hand either. In a store, you must always place it on a tray. 12. In Japan, cash is still king. Around 17% of Japanese people don't have a credit card. Even those who do often prefer to use cash. Japan is mostly cash-based. Most businesses keep lots of coinage for change. 13. Coffee on the go is not a thing. The Japanese do have street food, but they never consume it on the go. Eating or drinking in public is considered very rude. 14. There are no garbage cans. Of course, it doesn't mean you can litter at will. The Japanese only dispose of trash in designated places. It's one of the reasons you can't have coffee on the go. Have you ever been to Japan?